Good morning, students. Welcome back. At the conclusion of our last video, I mentioned that we were ready to begin starting to work on our 2D drawing, or we had completed our model portion. And at this point, I'm going to correct myself and mention that there are a few more steps that we want to go through to complete our model and prepare it for a drawing file. So let's get to it. If you have been following exactly the workflow that I have done, in your file as well, you're going to be able to see a sketch that we turned on previously. And also this angled line exists in a sketch natively in our project browser. We're not going to want to see those sketch lines in our drawing file because they're not part of the physical part, so let's turn them off. If I come over to my project browser and highlight sketch 4, I can see that's the sketch that was used to create the angle that I cut the angled holes at. So once I have that selected, I get a flyout menu and I can choose the eyeball. Of course, the eyeball then gives me a drop-down text that says hide, and yes, I want to hide that sketch. I click hide and it goes away. If I then move my mouse up a little bit, under Cut Extrude 1, I have Sketch 2. If I click on that sketch, I see that in my graphics screen, the sketch that I used is visible. I don't want to see it, so I right-click, and then I press Hide, and it goes away. So visually, we're ready to go. I have to create one specific named view. So we are going to put in our drawing some basic orthographic views and dimension those views. It's also very common now in product design to include some kind of 3D view in a drawing to help the person who's going to make the part can quickly conceptually understand the geometry they're looking at. So let's prepare a view that we're going to use and that we're going to put onto our drawing for that. The menu that's sitting right at the top of my graphics screen is called the Heads Up menu and our Visibility menu. So if I click the alternate arrow by this View Orientation icon, I get a view cube. And depending on which face I click on, automatically takes me to that exact view. So I'm looking for this kind of 3D view, and I'll do that one more time. That means I'm looking down as an isometric onto this bronze sleeve bearing. I'll click on this, let's see, 1, 2, 3 hexagon, I think, and I get that view. So what I want to do is be able to recall this exact view and be able to place it on my drawing. And to do that, I'm also going to click my View Orientation alternate arrow again. And this time, there is a little telescope with a sun by it. I'm going to click that New View icon. And I'm going to name my view Print ISO. So it's an isometric view, and it's the isometric view that I'm going to use on my drawing sheet. And I'll click OK. At this point, we actually are ready then to take this part and to create a new drawing. We'll do that in the next chapter, and I hope this has been valuable for you and you like it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next chapter.